If you see the difference between Charlie Kirk and many of, the right-wing pundits or commentators, it's that he supercharged the message that the rest of us were saying with biblical references, with faith-based wisdom, which made it 10 times more powerful. And people knew it, It's one of the things we're all missing right now.
But to answer your question, we always knew there were threats. We always knew that could be a possibility. But obviously, but.
The threat is her reputation. He's standing there and he's saying, Candace is attacking a grieving widow and accusing her of murdering Charlie Kirk. Will you disavow this evil on the spot? And he's got these fake people going, woo, yeah. And you can see Megan's uncomfortable because she's like, well, did she say that? Man, like, maybe that is evil. Like, does that happen? And he doubles down. He's like, yes. She said, Seth Dillon murdered Charlie Kirk. Will you disavow this evil on the spot? That is moral blackmail. Are you a better person than to accept Candace Owens, who has attacked a grieving widow and is saying to that grieving widow that you murdered your own husband? That is moral blackmail. Now, speaking of on the spot, everything that you just saw happen here, and Megyn Kelly, I hope you see this. Truly, you guys, send this clip to her. This is really important. It is pre-planned. It is not organic. The supporters are not organic. The questions are not organic. We can pull back another layer of this onion so you can understand how vicious politics is, because it is vicious.
I don't know how much Candace Owens you're watching right now.
A ton.
But
the Candace and there's something. I like her and I like Marjorie. There's something. I have a funny feeling. There's a little bit of a...
All right, Marjorie, come here. Here's your script for the next 2 months. You go out and you got to say this and make sure you promote everything before you say this is going on. Okay, I'll do it. How's my makeup? And then she did go on a little press tour. And then all of a sudden it was like, Trump's really, he's not caring for the people. No government cares for the people. No government, period, cares for people. And that's where we need to shake all of you up and wake you up. I don't care if you're in Norway. I don't care if you're in Switzerland. I don't care where you are, what your government is. I don't care if you're Republican, you're Democrat, you're a lefty, you're a righty. None of it matters. They don't care about you.
I guess my honest question is, what is supposed to be the good part of this? What is supposed to be the fucking point? Why am I doing all of this? Nobody could tell me that at any point in my childhood. When I was in high school, when I was at school, and they were saying you have to get this grade so that you can get into a good college and you can get money to go to a good college, and if you go to college so you can get a job. Why the fuck would I do any of that? Why do I want to do any of that? Why? What is the purpose of doing any of that? And nobody could ever give me a straight fucking answer. They would just be like, well, because you have to do that. But nobody could at any point ever tell me what the fuck was in it for me.
You see, the problem today is that most people are not critical thinkers. They're confirmation seekers.
Welcome to the fucking show.